Thank you. Do you realize you just broke 4 laws in Iran? Oh, I don't understand. What a nice reception. One of these days, I'm going to try to find out what it is about my walk that gets you excited. Skippy-boo. How are you tonight?
Fine.
Yeah. You know, today, welcome to the show. Thank you for standing in line in this lovely weather. We are in the first... Excuse me, dear?
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. Well, I saw you standing in line and says, that lady, if I don't go in there today, is going to be mad. So, anyway, it's the first day of autumn, officially. I love autumn. I love to see the golds, the browns, the yellows. You can see all those colors out here in the toxic waste dump in Saugus. No, you can tell that we're approaching winter here in the valley. The temperature plummeted from 97 to 95 today. Autumn does not make it out here in California. I solved the problem. I have the set designer from NBC come over and put artificial leaves on my front lawn, and you have that kind of... I'll get you. Autumn in Burbank is nice, though. You know what they do out here? Everybody gathers at the statue in front of Bob's Big Boy and watch the lettuce leaves fall off Bob's patty. Now, I kid California, but we do have 4 seasons out here. Medfly, rattlesnake, coyote, and lawn slug. Most of you, I'm sure, from out of town, right? Okay. We have mentioned this before, but one of the big things on the sightseeing tour in Southern California is Forest Lawn, which is true, right across, what's the name of the boulevard out here? Forest Lawn Drive, actually. They got a street named after them, and do you know they are getting competition now from an organization called the Neptune Society. Are you familiar with that? Yeah. They offer apparently low-cost burials at sea. True. There's even a cheaper alternative right here in the valley called Al Tepler's Deep Six Society. What Al does, he takes your loved one over to the Sea Shanty restaurant on Lancashire Boulevard and drops him in the lobster tank. What else is going on? Is Prince Philip still in town? We have His Royal Highness, Prince Philip of England is visiting here, and they wanted to take him out to Disneyland to see the Magic Kingdom. And he said, you needn't bother, I'm married into one. Jolly good joke from the prince. Let's see. You've been following the controversy about selling wheat to Russia? Don't you like the blend in this joke? Go from the prince right to the... They don't call me the Prince of Blends for nothing. There's a lot of controversy because we will not sell them equipment to build their pipeline, to furnish gas to Europe, but we are selling them wheat. And the Soviet Union agreed today to President Reagan's 1-year deal to supply them with wheat. And to show their appreciation, the Russians are going to use their ballistic missiles to send wheat to Detroit. Make that bread to Detroit. That was almost a joke. There'll be others. If you think it's, in your own mind, almost a joke, then it's okay to laugh and say, hey, that's almost a joke. And we know what he's going through. Did you read in the paper yesterday about the new laws in Iran about kissing? It is now illegal in Iran to kiss for sexual pleasure. You get 100 lashes. I'm not making this up. 100 lashes for kissing a woman. And if you think that's bad, you ought to see what you get if you discover her G-spot. No kissing in Iran. Well, there go the syndication rights to Family Feud. The Iran is a very strict country. Do you know you have to get a license to use Binaka in Iran? Well, as you know, there is a football strike on. How many of you are missing football? Okay. The networks are searching. They're going crazy for alternative sports programming. And so Monday night, ABC, live from Romania, you will see the nude barbed wire vaulting. That's right. The losers in that competition move on to the men's finals in yodeling. So there's also some talk about replacing NFL football with Canadian football and Mexican football. Now, Mexican football that league has very high-scoring games because they put the goalposts right on the U.S. border. Hey, I can enjoy this. Why not? There was also talk of Iranian football, but that is a problem because if the center smiles after the quarterback receives the snap, it's the death penalty. Everybody's hurting from the football strike. I saw Tom Landry of the Dallas Cowboys with his hat out on the street today. See, Tom Landry wears a hat practically all the time. Now, for you fellows who can't get through the weekend without football, they have the Schick Football Clinic out here in Tarzana. What they do, they show you a picture of Howard Cosell and administer electric shock at the same time. Come to think of it, that's redundant, isn't it? Speaking of sports, did you see that the pitcher with the San Diego Padres is suing the city of San Diego, the team's mascot, the San Diego Chicken? True story. Apparently the pitcher, I guess it was a minor league player from San Diego, was coming around the bases or something, going for home, and the mascot, the guy who dresses in the chicken suit, went out and tackled him as a joke and injured his arm. And he's suing the chicken. Chicken is being represented by Dewey, Huey, Louie, and Teitelbaum. It's a firm down in San Diego. We've got a good show tonight.
Yes.
Yes, we do. This is part of it. I've been making jokes about the football strike. We invited the owner of the Rams, the only woman in professional football who has a franchise. Georgia Frontiere is with us tonight. Should be fascinating. I joked about the Rams. They start off well, and then last year I said that they lost so many yards during the game that she put up a sign on the field that says, "Do not back up, severe cleat damage." And she even showed up after that joke. While we're talking about sports, Mr. Baseball, the immortal Bob Uecker. And a funny, funny man, David Brenner, is here tonight. So stay where you are, and we will be... That's it.